after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Lance now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Danny Gray, 41 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though. Gould able to tack on the extra point. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Gould now out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield. Fields. That's caught by his tight end, Trevon Wesco. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do is maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Fields. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Here's Griffin on the catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. That one goes for 24 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Montgomery running right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They snap it to Fields. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
Well, I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. The kick by goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And no fireworks. This will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. And there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Fields on the touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lance going to try to throw for this. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the move, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dominique Robinson, the one who got in there to drop it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On 1st down, Fields. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now again running right is Montgomery. Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Now McCaffrey, off right tackle. Gets around him, and down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now Lance. Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ray McCloud, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Now Fields. That's complete to Mooney. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. One last throw here for Fields. Dancing to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This one taken just inside the 10.
The Niners take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 33 yards that time. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Lance. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Okay, right.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. To throw is Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now again, right side McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Check field. Hey, go field. Black open.
On 2nd and 12. Lance looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
He's going to take another shot here. This is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Dobbins.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
We're scoreless after one. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Touchdown! DeMarcus Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. Lance now on first down. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Shotgun now for Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Again, it's Lance. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, he's got his man. It's Andrews. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yes, he was.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Tackle by Emmanuel Mosley. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Well, now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
From midfield, here's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Able to find Gray here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5. Lance now to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Lance looks to throw again. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
That is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit with that old expression.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Straight, check, you, tell him. Up at the street. Brad, cycle.
The Lance going to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 2nd and 10, Lance complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Danny Gray with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. He stiff arms him. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Dobbins. On the move past the 40. Pushes him over. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Right back to Dobbins on first. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Jackson to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw caught by Gray. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Here's Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lance back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lance looking for Gray, and he's got him. Has some space here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Desperation time here. Lance. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and it could have been trouble. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing now is Lance. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.